Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Logan Plays and welcome back to the update report. And today we're going to be taking a look at notable changes that are coming in on the release view. So we're going to do a roadmap roundup, so to speak, and talk to you about what's new and what's coming up in 3.18. First up, we have the Daymar crash site. So a derelict settlement on Daymar using parts of the Star Runner and 600i as well as some HABs adapted to the biome to create a point of interest for some types of activities like puzzles, traversal, hostile AI, missions, etc., as well as rewards for completion. Next up, we have new rivers in Stanton, setting up biome-specific object rule sets around bodies of water and distributing those by placing additional rivers and lakes on Microtech and Hurston. So we saw a couple of weeks ago there was a Inside Star Citizen on how they're improving the river generation tech, so that's probably that coming into fruition. Sand Cave archetypes. So establishing the visual language creation pipeline and quality standard for a new Sand Cave archetype. With this release, cave networks using the archetype we placed throughout the Stanton system, so that makes a lot of sense for a place like Daymar. Love that. Arena Commander, classic race mode overhaul. This is a good one. This is an interesting one, actually. We haven't heard much about the race mode on Arena Commander for a long time. A complete overhaul of all the systems and maps in Arena Commander's classic race mode. Improvements include a complete refactor of the checkpoint, entity, and race management system, improvements to scoring, a complete rework of all the 3 Horizon Speedway maps, as well as a new map, the Snake Pit, which is awesome because Snake Pit was added recently into the game, so nice to see that coming in to Arena Commander. Sandbox prison activities. An expansion of the prison gameplay with a new suite of missions and sandbox activities give inmates more opportunities to earn merits or to aid in their escape from prison. Nice to see that they're going to be continuing to expand on the prison gameplay, because at the end of the day, prison in Star Citizen isn't just supposed to be you're thrown into jail and that's that. You have to sit around until you're done. It's supposed to still be an active and engaging part of Star Citizen, even if you are currently serving time. Security Post Kareah reactivation. Security Post Kareah will be taking a more central role in Stanton security. Crusader Security have moved in a full-time staff and have begun storing confiscated contraband on board. The station will be off-limits to all civilians unless given prior authorization. Nice to see that they're going to be using Kareah. Kareah has been a security point you can go and clear your crime stat for ages, so the fact that they're actually utilizing this place a little bit more thoroughly and improving the gameplay opportunities there is fantastic to see. New missions in Orison. So bounty, assassinate, clear all and other missions to take place on the platforms created for Siege of Orison, which in future will be distributed across the planet of Crusader to create further content. Love to see that. Good to see that they're using those enormous platforms. They are beautiful. Good to see. New interdiction scenarios, adding new variations and difficulty levels of interdiction scenarios that players will come across whilst quantum traveling. So again, just improving the flavor and the context of these interdictions. Environmental space missions. Implementation of new missions and scenarios that players will encounter when they wander around an area of space. The missions that appear will be based on the probability volume that the player is currently in. So in English, that basically means is that the space missions will change and the types of missions will change dependent on where you are physically. If you're around Grim Hex, probably going to get more criminal missions. If you're around a place like Microtech, you need to get more lawful missions. Salvage and hull stripping. So previously, this initial release of hull stripping was intended to be limited to the FPS functionality and the Drake Vulture. This is being updated to also include hull stripping aboard the Aegis Reclaimer using its remote salvage turrets. Therefore, this card's description has been updated to reflect this. That's great. Finally, the Reclaimer will have a role. It'll have a reason to exist, and that is extremely exciting news. So that's all for the roadmap roundup this week. Thank you so much for watching. I hugely appreciate that. We've got more content, more information coming down the pipeline, including July's EU monthly report. So we'll be taking a look at that and seeing what's going on with SC. And of course, if you've enjoyed the video and you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, and also comment down below. Are you looking forward to some of these new additions to the roadmap? Are you looking forward to being able to use the Aegis Reclaimer finally to salvage gear? Are you looking forward to salvage gameplay, or is there something else here that's really stuck out to you? Let me know. I read through all these comments and I try to reply to as many of them as I humanly can. Of course, as well, do check us out on Twitch and of course on TikTok. And if nothing else, have a fantastic day and I'll see you in the verse.